15 episodes of the MX System series, and this is the last one, at least for now. I've learned a lot and I hope you did too, so let's take a look back on what we've learned about the MX system. But what is it? The MX system is a modular automation solution that can replace your traditional control cabinet at your machine. And we've put over 40 years of know-how in cabinet building into the system and even more deep technology know-how, for example, in designing motherboards, drives and I/Os, and for example, also complex communication protocols inside the system. And how does it work? We have a base plate and pluggable function modules. So let's start with the base plate, the backbone of our system. The base plate distributes power and data to our function modules. So we have two different types of connectors. We have the data connector to distribute the control voltage and the data, and we have the power connector to distribute the higher voltages to our function modules. And this is scalable for each and every application because it comes in different sizes and lengths. Then we have our system modules. These, we need them to build up topologies, to build up infrastructure, because they distribute power and data from one system, from one station or base plate to another station. For example, with this main switch, we have the 400 volts in feed, we have integrated fuses, and we have an integrated 24 volts power supply. And you also need them to get power out to further components, for example, EP boxes or other things you need at your machine with power. Then we have our IPC modules. And you might know from Beckhoff that we always offer them in different performance classes. So from low end to mid range to high performance class, IPCs fitting for each application. Then we have our drive modules. These are a further development of our drive technology we already have in our Beckhoff portfolio. Everything is DC-link based, and this means if one axis is decelerating, regenerative energy can be reused directly by another axis. And we also have relay modules in our portfolio. You need them to switch higher powers, higher voltages, for example, for asynchronous motors, electronic heaters, or single-phase loads. And here we also have multi-functions. So for example, with our motor starter, you can connect directly the motor brake to this one module. And last but not least, we have different types of I/O modules. These are also EtherCAT based, just as our well-known EtherCAT terminals we have. And we have them for different types of signals. So all the standard signals, digital, analog, and so on, encoder. And we always offer here as well a multi-function module. So for example, to a combination of inputs and outputs or analog and digital signals. And with all these different types of products and base plates, you can build up very easily your fitting MX system for your machine. So for each application, we can find the perfect solution that can replace your control cabinet at your machine. And if that sounds interesting for you, please get in touch with us. We're really happy to discuss your machine and your needs at your machine and see how the MX system can revolutionize your application or your machine. And thank you for watching. And stay tuned.